Yo, dudes and dudettes, your friendly neighborhood JaxBlade is back with another Make 2018 Your Year video. So be sure you've seen the videos before this and all of my Make 2017 Your Year videos as well, because all of that is just going to help you become the best you possible and just take control of your life. Just have fun. Just, you know what, I just want to be healthy, fit, fun, and look sexy as hell while doing it, alright? But today's video, we're going to talk about picking the right meal plan for you. Now, last year I talked about how to set up a healthy meal plan for anything, and this one's just going to basically break that down a bit further. Now, when people usually ask me about what works best for them, like what's the best diet there is, or like how do I start eating healthy and stuff like that, I always tell them, like, it's very important. You have to find your own personal diet, something that works best for you. So something that's going to give you more energy, something that's going to make you feel better, something that when you go to the doctors, like, they'll be impressed, like, oh wow, you're actually really good here. You know, something that's just going to make you healthier and fitter. Because like so many people try to do this thing of like, this is the best diet for all of mankind. This is the greatest diet for all of mankind. And people who do that are trying to be hyperbolic and also being, you know, very obstinate with what they're saying. So I'm seeing this for you. You have to find what works best for you, okay? That's what I'm saying. You have to find that search for you. Honestly, there are so many various meal plans that you could try. You know, a regular balanced diet with the like healthy starches, healthy veggies, and you know, whatever protein you choose, low carb dieting, you know, keto dieting, vegetarian, vegan, Mediterranean, it goes on and on and on. You just need to pick which one suits you and your lifestyle the best, or something you say, oh, that looks, you know, appealing. I'm gonna try that out. Now, a great way, though this does have a bit of a caveat that I'll mention at the end of what I'm about to say, to see if your diet is actually working for you, is just to do a physical test. So what I mean by that is, go to the doctors right now, like when you're fresh, before starting the diet, go to the doctors, get your blood work done, you know, check your blood pressure, do a physical, do all that, see how you are physically as a person, just your health, how it is standing right now. All right, then you do whatever diet you want to do. So, you know, go pick, just say like, oh, okay, that one looks the most appealing. And then do it for 2 to 3 weeks and don't have a cheat day. I just say don't have a cheat. You can have a cheat day, but I would say don't have one, because that just gives you the best benefit of like, oh, my body just, all I've been eating is the diet foods recommended by whatever so-and-so said in this little pamphlet or whatever, just following online or something, because there are so many apps and so many ways to just figure out a diet plan, and just follow whatever one you want to do. And then do that for 3 weeks, no cheat day in my opinion, and then go to the doctors and then just see, all right, how you compare. And if you've improved a bit, then it's like, okay, my diet is working better for me, then, you know, so I'm probably gonna stick with this for a while. But here's the caveat for it. If you're a beginner and you've never, ever just eaten healthy whatsoever in your life, so that's going to be an integral part. So it's just like, oh, well, I've been eating more vegetables and, you know, lean protein, or just like rice and beans, you know, just healthy foods, you know, like nuts, seeds, chia, veggies, fruits, all that jazz. You're just eating a ton of that. That's going to show that you're doing much better than you were just eating Cheetos and Doritos and Mountain Dew for every single day of the week, okay? So you're gonna see some improvements regardless. So I think this type of diet works better if you're like more along the fit line and just testing out like, okay, I've been working out for a bit, I wanna try this out and see how it works. Like, honestly, what I do is I think of it like a toolkit where I'm just like, okay, I've tried this diet before, this diet gets me these results, like I could just go, okay, I'm gonna weigh the pros and cons of this one. This one gets me really lean really fast, but I'm not like in the way I feel most of the time. This one, I really gives me a ton of energy and I feel great, but I sort of miss this food right here, so I'm gonna, you know, kind of go on and off of it. Or this one is going to make me feel like super ripped, or like make me, you know, feel good and look good, but I'm not gonna be going as often, like to the bathroom as often, and I don't want to be constipated or something like that. So there's just so many diet pros and cons, and just see which one works for you. I'm along the lines of what Jeff Cavaliere from Next said. If you've seen one of his videos, he actually talked about this, where he was saying how it doesn't matter what you can do now, can you maintain this for 5 years from now? So like, let's say hypothetically you're just starting this new diet, and then some freaking guy shows up and it's like, fool, now you must eat this diet for the rest of your life, you fool. You know, something effed up like that, and you're just stuck eating this diet for the rest of life. Would you be happy, or would you be like, oh damn, I sort of missed that other thing over there or something like that. So you just always got to think of it like what type of healthy eating, because I don't like the word diet because diet implies you're gonna come off of it. Though here's something you're probably gonna deal with once you like start going on a diet, because you know everyone starts to diet, they're like, oh yeah, I'm following this sort of diet right now, I lost this much weight, I feel good, I feel great. But there's always gonna be that one person who comes up like,
excuse me, what the hell are you eating?
I was just eating some brown rice sushi.
Don't you know how bad for you fish is? Do you know how much mercury and crap is in that? Why are you even eating that mess?
Dude, I'm on my lunch break. Can you leave me?
Leave the man alone. You can eat some damn fish as much as he want. Them carbs, though.
What are you talking about? Carbs are fine. It's the fish that is killing him and the environment, and you need to
Wrong.
stop with this
The fish is great for him. The carbs are bad. All right, man? You need to stick on just eating them meat and vegetables and high fat, bro.
Oh, you're one of those idiots. First of all, let me tell you something. The studies clearly show that all your stuff
excuse
is
me.
bullshit.
Check the facts. Your studies are cherry-picked nonsense. Our studies are legit, and I'm gonna prove
My
to you.
studies are cherry-picked? Your studies are cherry-picked. I have an actual doctor.
My studies have an actual doctor too, boy.
Oh, you're getting your ass kicked.
No, you're getting your ass kicked.
One of the things people are so defensive about is their diet. And if you're not following their specific diet, then you're an idiot and they're gonna come at you and just start cussing you out and doing all this stuff or whatever. It's just, I've seen this happen so many times. That what I just did right there, that actually happened in my college, all right? No BS. I was sitting there, minding my business, eating some sushi brown rice, and one of the kids in my class came up and was just like talking about it. Then another kid in my class came up, started talking about it with him, and then they got into this huge argument, and I'm just like, I'm just trying to study for my damn test. Why are you guys starting this stuff? It's distracting me. And so I just want to bring that up to you. I can always just say this to folks. I will lead you to what I personally think is a good diet. If you don't want to do it, no big deal, all right? You can always find, you can always explore, but don't feel like you're obligated to do one thing because someone yells at you. First of all, another thing, it's not even that good a marketing ploy to make you want to try their diet. Now, I completely get if someone calls you out and says, this is not effective because blah, 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 and this is not effective because blah, blah, blah. By all means, like, you two go at it head on, fight each other, whatsoever. I get that. But if someone's just minding their business, not doing anything, they're just like, indifferent on the situation and you're coming to attack them, that's just where I'm like, dude, I wasn't even bothering you. I was just minding my business. I even said that your diet was beneficial or something like that, or I even said that this was very helpful and you should just find your own path. So there we go. One thing I will say that I do stick by is I do believe you should get a variety of protein sources in your diet. You know, like, don't just be getting it from chicken and, you know, beef and stuff like that. You can always get it from rice and beans as well. Like, mix up your diet. Don't just do one thing. You get rice and beans, seeds, tempeh, tofu. I will admit though, the reason I first tried veggie burgers and tofu was due to Teen Titans and the Boondocks, because, you know, they just made that stuff look tasty, and I tried it and I was like, damn, you know, with the right seasoning, this is actually pretty boss. So I give them that right there. But I just want you to expand your diet. And for kids watching this, you know, ones that are under the age of 17, anyone younger than, no, I'll just say 18, yeah. Anyone younger than 18, just get a balanced meal in. You know, get your fruits and get tons of fruits and veggies in. Get, you know, whatever protein. If you're a vegetarian and younger or vegan when you're younger, that's fine. If you're, you know, not so heavy on the carbs, and that's fine whatsoever. Just do what you want to do, like follow what your parents do. But I just say eat healthy, drink lots of water, be active, and have fun, okay? Enjoy your youth. But anyone older than that, come here. All right, come here. Come here. Come on, come on, come on. Get closer, closer.
You are grown, okay? No one needs to tell you how to eat.
So the second I get all serious, my camera dies. But real talk, like I said, if you are past the age of 18 and you're looking for someone to like tell you how to eat instead of like going and looking for yourself, like, you're grown, all right? You don't have to have it. Like, if you want to, that's the part where mom and dad don't have to cook for you anymore. You literally are on your own. You can focus on what you want to do. Like, you can have freaking cake and ramen for dinner every single night. Should you do it? No. Is it gonna help you? Probably not, okay? Unless you got some weird genetics for it. But the thing is, so many people don't take personal responsibility for themselves and their own well-being. They focus on just like, oh, well, I said this and said this, but they don't try it for themselves, all right? Have you tried experimenting experimenting with it? Have you tried going, checking how it works? Because like not enough people do tests on their bodies. They don't do tests on their bodies to see, this is how this affects me. They just look online and see how it goes. Now, if there's something that you feel is a bit dangerous, then by all means, yeah, you should definitely do more research for yourself. Now, of course, if you're hearing people say, no, don't go on that diet, it's dangerous, or no, don't go on that diet because, it doesn't have this results or something like that, then yeah, it takes some experimentation to see if that works. Now, if something is automatically not good for you, like if you know that your genetics or like the way your body works or something like that, that you can't do certain diets, then don't do them. Simple as that, okay? You should have the common sense. Like, for instance, there's this place called the Heart Attack Grill, right? And it's a place where they straight up tell you this food is cooked in lard, fat, just every little thing. It's unhealthy. It's not good for you at all. Eating here every day will probably kill you if you have it every day. But since they're honest about it and they make it just saying, look, this is delicious food, you shouldn't eat here every day, they, it's fine, okay? It's whatever. Like, because it's better than most fast food restaurants that try to say, this is great for you, even though it'll probably cause a heart attack. And sadly, some people have had heart attacks at the Heart Attack Grill, okay? And then if you try to blame the restaurant, that's just being stupid and ignorant, because here's the fact of the matter. You didn't have to eat there. You did. And then so many people will make up these excuses. Well, I have this, I'm not trying to be, this is just a tough love segment, so I apologize for this, but it's just a tough love thing where I have to go, like, so many people will say, oh, well, I have depression, or I have a bipolar thing, and I have just a thing where I want to eat to feel something or something like that. But here's the something that you need to know. If you know for a fact that you have this issue, then you need to go talk to someone and to a doctor and have like some personal responsibility, like, yeah, I know this. If you can't control your actions, then that's a bit more sad, but you need someone to follow, like someone who watches out for you, or someone like, you need someone to be responsible for you if you know you can't control your actions. Like, they shouldn't be letting you eat there every day, or you should be going to a person like, okay, this is not good for me, this is bad for me. But that's the honest thing. Not enough people take personal responsibility for themselves. Now, honestly, I'm not gonna debate anyone over a freaking like, this diet is superior to this diet is the greatest of all time, because this is gonna sound rough, but unless you're like a close friend of mine or like family member, or unless it's just something so asininely stupid, like those people who freaking eat medium rare chicken, like that to me is just the stupidest thing ever. Like, hey, if you try this, it's medium rare chicken, and then they're posting it all online on Instagram and stuff like that. That to me is just like, all right, you're gonna pay consequences for it, and you're an idiot if you're actually eating medium rare chicken. That is just dumb. That is one time I will say you're an idiot for eating medium rare chicken. All right, that is just stupid. And the only problem I would have with that is like, all right, I don't mind letting the person learn their lesson, but if they're trying to get their kids to eat medium rare chicken, that's where I'm just like, okay, no, okay, you're messing with an innocent kid who doesn't know any better and stuff like that. But it's just, if you're an adult, it's stupid. But like I was saying, all I can do is suggest that you follow this sort of eating plan, or find your own eating plan. And if that's not good enough someone, then oh well, dude. It's like, unless you're a family member of mine, or someone who's close to me, a close friend of mine, then I'm just gonna let you maintain your course of action and learn, okay? Because that's the best teacher, experience. All right, if you think this works best, by all means try it out, stuff like that. Hopefully it doesn't damage you in some permanent way or something like that, unless it's something ridiculous like, hey, I'm gonna do the bleach and lard diet, where I just put a bleach on everything I eat and a bit of lard, and I just eat that every single day, and it's just perfection. It's just, okay, you're a close friend of mine, I'm gonna tell you you're a freaking dumbass. But if you're just some rando like asking about it, I'm gonna say no, it's stupid. But if you continue to say, oh, this is great, then all right, whatever. Do what you gotta do, you'll learn, whatever. All right, look, all I'm trying to say is this. Just try to be a bit more independent and find what works for you, all right? Don't let someone's opinion of you become your own reality. You want to focus on being the best you possible, so find out, all right, this works for me because of this and that. And don't let someone like tell you otherwise, okay? For instance, if you want to be a vegan or something like that, if you want to be vegetarian or vegan, or like eat, pescatarian or something like that, and you figured that works best for you, like people will diss that and say you can't get adequate results off that, but you can. You most definitely can. They make it seem like you can't get adequate protein from sources, but you can definitely, most definitely do it. It takes a bit more work, but you can definitely do that and become healthier and stronger. stronger. Same thing with a freaking, you know, Mediterranean diet, a balanced meal, whatever. Just whatever you're focused on doing, you can do it and make it work great for you, but don't just go off dissing, because I think that's the main problem with it. The main problem with it is people get so heated and defensive, and they just think, well, I'm clearly above you because I do this diet and stuff like that, and that's just a whole bunch of BS. We don't need that crap. If you got people like that in your life, just go, I respect your opinion, but that doesn't work for me, and you know, okay, if you can't deal with it, bye-bye, you know, whatever, just get on with your life. Like, honestly though, I'm at that point in my life where I'm just not interested in unnecessary connections or like unnecessary reactions. Like, you get older and then you basically trim the fat of what you don't need in your life. Like, to me, I said before, I have like 15 good friends that actually matter to me and I cherish them, and I'm just like, you guys are like lifelong friends and they feel the same way, and that's what I like. But then before, I used to have like 1,000 friends on Facebook. Nowadays I only have 100, because you learn there are so many people who just don't really matter. Like, there are unnecessary reactions. Like, I care about my family, I care about certain people, like certain cling of people. Like, I don't need unnecessary, you know, crap in my life. So it's one of those things. Anyways, this video is going a bit longer than expected and I got a bit of a tangent there, but anyways, just that's how you pick the best meal plan. You know, try it out, see what works best for you, go to the doctor, all that jazz. Don't let people crap talk you into doing something else. Like, generally see how it works for you, but always be wary, okay? Like, there's differences. So I just wanted to say that. New video tomorrow, like I said, final video. And then like in the new year, I have a ton of new stuff in the first new week of January as well. But I just want to do this and say keep calm, booyah on. Don't forget, moment tai, find the right meal plan for you and definitely do it, and don't take any BS from people you don't deserve, okay? Like, if it's genuine criticism, listen. If it's just, you know, coming from a place of malice or hate, just don't like take that, okay? Just do your own thing. Be more independent, okay? See you tomorrow.